Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So we meet again for the next section for the e-commerce issues and challenges for the topic e-commerce, digital markets and digital goods. Okay, so this is for the second section. It's about the business and revenue models. So after completing this section, you should be able to understand the principles of e-commerce, business and revenue models. So we have two models for this section. Okay, so these are the types, okay, of the e-commerce. So the first one, we have business to consumer, or we call it as B2C. It involves retailing products and services to individual shoppers. For example, we have Amazon.com, we have Walmart, and also the Apple Music. Okay, for the next one, we have the business to business, or we call it as the B2B. It involves the sales of goods and services among businesses. So the example here, we have the Alamika's website for buying and selling the chemicals and energy. And other than that, we have Grango.com and also MCmaster.com. Okay, the next one we have C2C, or consumer to consumer. It involves the consumers directly to other consumers. For example, here we have eBay. It enables the people to sell their goods to other consumers by auctioning their merchandise off to the highest bidder or for a fixed price. So meaning that you directly deals with the other consumer. So what eBay do, they will act as a middleman by creating the digital platform for peer-to-peer commerce. So in Malaysia, for example, we have Lelong.my. Okay, other than the B2C, B2B, and C2C, when we change, we know that everybody prefer to use the portable device. So in e-commerce also we have another commerce, we call it as a mobile commerce or m-commerce because of the platform. So when you are using, for example, like a tablet, your smartphone, okay, indirectly we call it as the m-commerce. Okay, so this is the business models. Okay, business models in the e-commerce. So we have seven layer of business model under e-commerce. So the first one we have portal. The second one we have e-tailer. The third one we have content provider. The number 4 we have transaction broker. The next one we have market creator, service provider, and the last one we have community provider. So what is portal? Okay, portal actually they provide the initial point of entry to the web along with specialized content and other services. For example, we have portal like Yahoo, we have MSN, AOL, so everything they put all the services in one place. This is what we call as the portal. Number 2, we have e-tailer. Okay, e-tailer, they sells the physical products directly to consumers or to individual businesses. Okay, for example, for e-tailer, we have Amazon.com and also we have Farfetch. Okay, Farfetch. Okay, so this is example for the e-tailer. The next one, we have content provider. Content provider, they create the revenue by providing the digital content such as music or video or other user content, and we post over the web. Okay, so the customer may pay to access the content, or revenue may be generated by selling the advertised space. So in the content provider also, they apply two methods. The first one we have podcast. Okay, it is the method of publishing the audio or video broadcast through the internet and allow the subscribers to download the files onto their personal computers, smartphones, tablets, or portable music players. And other than that, other than podcast, we have streaming. Streaming is a publishing method for music and video files that flow a continuous stream of content to a user's device without being stored locally on the device. So meaning that you can watch it or listen to the music uh, uh, by using the web. Okay, so you are not going to download it. Okay, so for example, for the content provider, we have Apple Music, we have LME, and also the MSN Games. Okay, the next one, we have transaction broker. Okay, transaction broker, we save the users money and time by processing online sales transaction and generate fee each time a transaction occurs. So in the transaction broker, for example, we have eTrade.com and also Booking.com. So I think most of you know what is Booking.com, especially when you want to book for the holiday, you want to book a hotel, you want to book for the transportation. Okay, so we are using the Booking.com. So meaning that it is as a broker to make sure that when the transaction occurs, then they can generate a fee. So it is some sort of the we call it as the they must need the transaction, then they can agree to that to the deals, okay, between the consumers and also the website. Okay, the next one we have the market creator. Market creator is they provide the digital environment where buyers and sellers can bid, search for products, display the products, and establish the price for those products. It also can serve the consumers, or other than they can serve the consumer for the market creator, they also can be as B2B e-commerce, and then they can generate the revenue from the transaction fees. So for example, for the market creator, we have eBay. Other than that, we have Exostar and also the Elebica. Okay, the next one, okay, number 6, we have service provider. Service provider, they provide the application. Okay, they provide the application such as photo sharing, video sharing, okay, as their services. And also they can provide other services, for example, like online data storage and also the backup. For example, we have for the service provider, we have Google Docs. You can do your assignment, for example, your report or anything that relate with the Google Docs by using online, and then the other people also can see whatever changes you make for the document. Okay, and then other than that, we have the Dropbox and also for photobucket.com. Okay, and the last one for the business model, we have the community provider. So in a community provider, they will provide the online meeting place where people with similar interests can communicate and find the useful information. For example, in a community provider, we have the Facebook and also the Twitter. Okay, for the revenue. Okay, before that, I explained about the business, how you want to make a business by using the e-commerce. Okay, so how you want to get the revenue. Okay, so in the revenue models, we have 6 items. Okay, to get the revenue, we can get from the advertising, we can get from the sales, the subscription, free or freemium, transaction fee, and also the affiliate. So from the advertising, you can attract the audience of visitors by exposed to the advertisement. So you need to advertise your product, advertise your services, whatever you have in the organization. Okay, number 2, you must make a sales. Okay, you need to do selling goods, selling the information, selling the services to your customer. And number 3, for the subscription, they can make a content or service changes a subscription fee for access to some of or all of its offering. Meaning that if you want to access to all items, okay, for the software or the whatever product that you want, okay, you need to subscribe, okay, and then sometimes you must pay a fee, okay. And then for the free or freemium, free usually for the basic service, basic service or basic content. If you want to have a full content, so you need they have some charging for the premium for advanced and special features. The next one, for the transaction fee, you need they have to receive a fee for enable or execute a transaction. To make sure that the transaction occurs, then you need to pay some fee. This is usually transaction fee. They will work together with the transaction broker. And the last one, for the affiliate, okay, we send the visitors to other website to return for a referral fee or percentage on the revenue, meaning that as a reference, so we refer to other website, so we use that website, so they can get some of the revenue, and also we also get some of the revenue from that. All right, so that's all for the second sections for the e-commerce. And at the end of the lesson, I have a question for you to discuss. Okay, and then if anything that you want to ask, okay, you may give some feedback from for this video. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And have a nice day, everyone. Thank you so much.